What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode number
23
of hashtag
Ask Live Lean TV.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are doing episode number 22 of
23.
22.
Oh, because then I said 23.
I think it's 22. I think we just messed up the intro, but you guys get the
dang
point.
it.
So, no, this is 23. My bad.
There you go.
All right, let's jump right into it, guys. This is this show where we take your questions. You hashtag them Ask Live Lean TV on Twitter. You're going to get on there first. If not, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook.
Or the tubes of you.
Or the tubes of you. All right, let's jump into it, gentlemen and ladies. First question from a lady on Twitter. Rebecca asks, what Olympic event would you take part in?
I would so do track and field.
Which event, though?
I would want to do, you know what? I think the hurdles are really cool. I think I personally
Really?
would suck at them, but I think they're so cool. I think just based on how I did in high school, the distance events were my thing because I am the most stubborn human being alive and I will not let someone pass me.
Yeah, but when you
in a long race.
say distance events, you don't mean
Yeah,
like a marathon.
2 mile. No.
Yeah, you're talking like 1,500 meter.
Or yeah, or like even the 5,000 meter, maybe.
Really?
I know I don't like the sound of that today, but if I were to like train seriously, I feel like I would really excel at that event.
Yeah, me, I'm all about speed, so I'm all about.
I know. I would love to. Like, I would prefer to do the 100, but I think I would suck at it. Like, let's just be real. I'm not that fast.
You'd do great.
You think?
Yeah.
Maybe if I trained for it, I think.
I would be in the 100 meter.
Yeah.
If not that, I would be basketball. But the thing
yeah, that's just weird.
I know,
Like, that
it
doesn't
is.
seem like
I
an
know.
Olympic event to me.
It was really hard to get. I'll be honest. It was real, and I won't go too long with this, but it was really hard to get into the Olympic basketball because the U.S. just dominates.
Yeah.
And you're right. Like the
And
Olympics.
basketball is just kind of a.
It's a professional sport,
Yeah,
so it's
already
kinda,
a thing.
Yeah,
so it
it's
doesn't
all-
need to be
yeah.
a thing.
I
in
100%.
the Olympics.
I
but
still,
like track and field is unique. You don't see that all the time.
I
so.
agree, but I still.
It's so cool.
I still like that.
I really like the relay races with the girls. I would love to be on a team of 4 girls and like pass a
Yeah.
baton. Love it.
All right, that's a good question. Next one.
All right, Dex2Real from Snapchat. How long does it typically take for muscle soreness to go away after a workout?
Oh yes, the DOMs.
The DOMs.
If you
When
guys-
did they leave you?
If you guys were following during our pregnancy, Jessica was like, "Oh,
During labor.
this labor hurts so much." I'm like, "Dude, I have major DOMs. Like, you don't even know what I'm going through right
Yeah,
now."
it was such bull. But
No.
anyway, it takes about, depending on the workout and depending on your fitness level, it can take up to like 5 or 6 days.
No, I wouldn't.
But I'd say normally takes 2 days.
Yeah, like if you hit a heavy leg workout for the first time, or if you train legs for the first time, like, and I'm training you, you're gonna feel.
Brad Guthrow's your trainer.
Yeah, you're gonna feel like sore 3 to 4 days later. Like I was training a doctor before, and I had him beat down.
You work him out on Monday, he calls you on the weekend and be like, what did you do to me?
Yeah, but if you're like a seasoned athlete, like you won't feel the DOMs unless you do something totally different.
Right.
Like you change up the modality completely different.
And even if sometimes you do, like you're starting a new workout program or something, and you happen to be Brad Guthrow, you're probably only going to be sore, and like mildly so, like manageably sore for maybe 2, maybe 3 days max. But if you're a complete noob, then it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks, and you have to take a week to recover.
But think about that as like your stripes. Like think about that as being like
every noob has to
you're
go through it.
excited about it. Like, man, I'm feeling sore, so I did something good.
Right, it's a good sign. It means that you actually affected your muscles.
Next question on Snapchat from Apex Forever. Apexer Forever.
Apex forever.
What are your 5 favorite packaged snacks besides nuts?
Ooh, catching us off guard. I haven't had time to think about this. But 5 favorites.
I'm gonna throw mine out there. Beef jerky's 1.
Oh yeah, that's packaged.
Trail mix would be 2.
But didn't they say besides nuts?
Well,
That's kind of like nuts.
Trail mix is different than
It
nuts.
has to be
I'm
fruit
using it.
and nuts. All right, fine. I'll let you go. What else is packaged? I don't know.
You
we
like
don't eat a lot of
you like
packaged
dried
foods.
fruits.
I do like dried fruits. Yeah. So like when I go to Trader Joe's, I'll like pick up dried apricots and dried mangoes. Oh, so that would be my favorite. Dried mangoes.
Another one would be like packaged tuna.
Yeah, I guess that could be a snack.
Yeah, like, the packaged
Yeah.
tuna, not the canned stuff, but the ones that's
Oh,
in
like
a pack.
the pouch.
Yeah.
Tuna pouch.
That you can just eat on the go.
That could be a snack.
And then the next one would be a protein bar.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking of like the produce. Sometimes in the produce section, you can find little like square snack pack of like veggie sticks or something. What about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, peeps.
Okay, we did it. We came up with 5. Okay, Bob Corn from Twitter wants, and his name is @9R1. What's up, guys? I just wanted to ask Brad Guthrow, how did you decide to start Live Lean TV? What motivated and what kept you on track?
Oh, I love this
Ooh,
question.
Awesome question.
I get
Bob
this question.
Corn.
I actually just recently talked about this as well with Andrew on our walk yesterday.
Oh, really? What'd
yeah.
you say? I don't even know.
So how did I decide to
How you
start
decided
it?
to start, yeah.
So Live Lean TV wasn't my very first YouTube video that I ever did. But when I decided to brand this channel as Live Lean TV, it came about because a bunch of people in the locker room at the gym were always like, how do you maintain your look all year round? Like I see you here in January, I see you here in March and December, whenever it is. You're always lean, where you see other guys, they go up in weight,
Everyone
they go
else doing
down.
The bulk and shred.
Yeah.
Bulk and shred.
So how do you do what you do? And I just kept getting that question over and over again. And then I think my response was I just decide to live lean. And then I'm like, wait a minute, live lean, put little light bulb right here. Ding.
Add TV on the back of it because it's a show.
Because I wanted to brand it as a TV show. Like this is a show that on Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern, you can turn on your computer and you're going to see a new episode there.
Isn't that amazing that you've been doing like regular episodes like
Yeah.
that for how many years now?
4 years now.
4 years.
I
you
think
guys.
Live Lean
It's a
TV
long streak.
the show started in, I think, April of 2012 was when it originally started.
So cool.
So that's how I decided. And then what motivated me was because everyone kept asking me the question. So I was just like, if I want to help people, rather than helping one person or helping like my one training client at a time, I'm like, I want to put this message out there to the world. So what better way to do it is put it on YouTube. So I did that.
And your topics would come from people's actual questions,
Yep.
right? So that's how you were motivated.
And then the thing is, what kept you on track? That's the big piece of it, because in the beginning, I was putting so much stuff out there and nobody was listening. So it's like,
But the growing following.
why
like,
do you keep going day after day, putting these videos together if nobody's listening? Because you have an end goal in mind. You have a vision. You understand that things don't happen instantly. It's that you can put that for anything in life, that if you think that things are going to happen the next day because you did one thing, you're setting yourself up for failure. You got to keep putting those steps in place and keep moving forward, keep hustling, keep working for it, and it's going to come. And I knew that from a mindset that I had with my career, that it just had to be done. So.
And then I think the other thing is you started getting little like notes
Yep.
of appreciation.
Yep.
Like people writing in saying, "Oh my God, I lost this many
Yep.
pounds because of you," or "You changed my life," or "You've motivated me to start my fitness
Yeah.
journey." Things like
It
that.
was really
That's
cool.
I think what really kept
Yeah,
me
you-
rolling, because that just grew and grew, and now we get messages every single day from people all over the planet.
Yeah, like
And
photos.
it's just awesome. Like it just makes you feel so good inside, and it makes you feel like your work is valuable and everything. So I think that's what keeps both of us going now.
So if you guys do have any before and after transformation photos that you want to share with us, send them to info@liveleantv.com, and we love to put those on our success page on our Live Lean TV website.
And celebrate the small wins, because like every little bit of success, it matters, you know. And if you were to just brush those off and think they don't matter, then maybe you wouldn't keep going. But if you just like really savor those little minuscule successes.
Yes, and one other thing quickly, guys, is chunk it down. So in my example of this TV series, my goal was to get to 1,000 subscribers.
Oh right, yeah, you've had like incremental goals.
Yes, it was like
Yeah.
1,000, and then I feel like I'm good. Then it was 10,000.
Yeah,
and then
that
it
was a big deal. And we celebrated.
We celebrate.
We celebrated every one of these. We always go out for drinks or something.
Then it
whenever
was
we hit a number.
50,000, then 100, and you just keep going on. So don't be like, my goal is 1 million subscribers. No, your
It's too
goal
big
is
for day
one
one.
subscriber on day one,
Yeah.
and then go from there.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's a great point.
Next question from Carlos Fierro on Snapchat says, "Hey Brad, big fan here all the way from South Mexico. Quick question, how do you recover from a cold? I'm battling with one and I hate it. Thank you very much."
Oh, okay. You actually have a video about this. One time when he was sick, way back in Halifax days, you did
2012.
A video, yeah, you did a video about being sick and what you were,
Yeah,
whether you were going to the gym or not.
We'll link that below.
So yeah, we've gotten this question about should you still work out, should you not? It depends on how sick you are. You say it's just a cold, you probably don't have a fever, it's okay. So the best thing you can do is get active, like do some physical activity. Nothing super strenuous, but like a light jog through the park, or a body weight workout in your living room, or just some elliptical or whatever you feel like in the mood for. Get your heart rate up, get a little bit of a sweat, and then eat healthy foods and drink lots of fluid.
Yeah, a lot of times movement makes you feel better. So if you decide to sit on the couch all day and just watch TV, you're going to feel like crap. Which is
probably what you want to do.
Yeah,
it's the worst thing
at the
for
time you feel like that's what you should be doing.
It's not.
But
not
if
helpful.
you can get up and your head's not light and you don't have a headache and all this and that,
you're not dizzy.
You can go outside and just go for a walk, get some sunshine, get some air.
If it's just the sniffly nose, then breathe that fresh air and get active.
But one thing I do to not get sick is, besides eating healthy and working out all the time, is take a greens powder. That's what's really changed for me, is when I started taking the greens powder that I've been talking about. It just keeps my immune system on point, like really up there. So we'll link down below to a greens powder that I use that you guys can check out.
I think every aspect of living lean helps immunity too. Like people ask us that too, if it helped us with fertility or whatever. Like in your life, it's eating healthier and exercising often is going to make you a healthier person, so you'll get sick less often. So live lean, y'all. Okay, so this is from Tori on Snapchat. I've been adding chia seeds to my water to suppress my appetite to aid in weight loss. I have seen you add them to smoothies, but I'm just adding calories to my water without benefit. Am I just adding calories to water without benefits? What are the benefits to chia seeds?
Yeah, chia seeds are a great food. I actually included them way back in 2012 in my 18 top fitness foods. So we'll link up that video below. It gives you into more detail on what chia seeds and the power of chia seeds are.
The benefits.
But they're high in healthy fats, so it's the plant-based healthy fats. It's not the fats from
animal
fish
fats.
Oil.
Yeah.
So I still prefer omega-3s from fish oil than from plant-based, but it's a great source of omega-3s from a plant, as well as it's good in fiber. There's some protein in there as well.
What's the calorie count? Is it like 60 per tablespoon?
Yeah, I think so, and it's so don't think of it as
high.
Don't think of it as an empty calories. It's not.
Right,
it's packed full of nutrients, and it will keep you full as well. So it's not like you're just putting calories in and not getting any benefits. Chia seeds I take them every day in my power smoothie that I have.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know what she's talking about, like adding them in water, they actually gel up. So that's why it helps keep you full longer, because they really expand when they're soaked in water.
Yeah.
So by drinking that, it's like drinking a sort of a gel that does make your stomach feel full, like more full than it would without that, with just regular water. So it is a good little hack to like feel full on less calories. So I'd say keep doing it.
And chia seed pudding, I have a recipe for that on Live Lean TV. So we'll link that. We'll link that up below. It's a very easy way to make a healthy chia seed or a healthy snack.
Treat. Yeah, it can be used as a snack or a dessert if you put a little maple syrup in to sweeten it. It's really yum.
Funny, because next question from Dex2Real on Snapchat says, how many calories was in that Break the Fast Superfood smoothie?
Including the
Live Lean Life episode 11. So that's my vlog series, guys.
Good question.
If you're not checking out my vlog series, go check them out. I think we're on episode 15-ish now. But in episode 11, I shared my Break the Fast Superfood smoothie, which I take after my workout.
But you've shown that in several episodes because you do it every day.
Yeah, so I train fasted, and this is how I break the fast. And this is like a power bomb, fat bomb smoothie. And when I say fat bomb,
it is pretty high calorie.
I'm talking about healthy fats. Like it's got hemp seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds. I put fish oil in it as well. So they look all those sources of fat. To tell you the calories, I don't know.
I know.
I've never
We
actually
should add it up.
put it in my meal planner software and like figured out how many calories are in that smoothie. But if I had to guess, I'm putting myself
You're pretty good at guessing.
Put myself on the spot here. Yeah,
Every time I have him guess something, he like hits it.
I'm gonna say like 600 calories. 500 to 600.
That's the range I was going to guess too, but I don't know exactly the amounts of things you're using, but yeah.
So if you guys, maybe I'll put that together.
Yeah, we should do it and we'll add it in later. But I've always thought it's weird that like dietary fat and body fat are both called fat.
I know.
I feel like there should be a different word for that, right?
Yeah.
Because fat has become such like a negative word.
Yeah.
But when we're talking about fat in our diet, it's such a healthy, like necessary component of your diet, of your nutrition, that it should be called something else. It
so
should be called
important.
like magic.
It's so important to your cells, guys, like fat and to your hormones. And
yeah, exactly. And people are so afraid of it now.
And these people that comment, you are what you eat. So you eat fat, so you're fat. Obviously, we're fat. So yeah. Anyway, keep it rolling.
Yeah, that's why we're so obese.
Next question.
Okay. Cisco Balls on Snapchat says, what are acceptable canned foods for you and your family? I guess let's skip the baby foods if Kyla gets this. She doesn't eat actual food yet, just on the booby milk.
So one thing you want to check out with canned foods is you probably want to buy canned foods that has BPA free written on the label.
Is that with aluminum cans also,
So,
as well as plastic?
Yeah, no, they're definitely in aluminum cans as well. So
okay.
BPA is a chemical that can leach into your food. And the problem with that is then when you eat the food, it assimilates into your body. So BPA...
Yeah, and whenever you open a can, I never put it back in the fridge,
No.
just open like
Yeah.
that. You want to dump the contents into a glass container.
So I prefer coconut milk from a can because I love the healthy fats from it. So anytime I crack coconut milk in a can, I'll add it to my smoothie and then I'll take it out of the can and put it into a glass container, Tupperware container, and close it up, put it back in the fridge. Don't put a can back into your fridge when it's exposed to the oxygen because that will help eat away at the inside of the can as well. But I just did a video. By the time this is out, you will see a video I just did called Reasons Why You're Still Hungry After You Just Ate. One of the reasons is because BPA is a chemical that can actually affect your leptin hormone, which is what keeps you feeling like it's like your hunger hormone. So if you are taking in more BPA from cans and stuff, it can actually increase your hunger even though you're actually fully satiated.
Yeah, and you know, some canned foods that we would use are, like you said, the coconut oil. We use canned tuna or chicken sometimes. We use canned tomato sauce, maybe occasionally.
No, I was gonna say I've never used canned tomato sauce.
You haven't?
No,
I've
because
used
that's
to make homemade tomato
that's
sauce.
one of the ingredients in cans that can really leach into your food. Like that's if you look up BPA can, that is one of the foods you should avoid from a can. So I always get canned tomato sauce from an actual
jarred tomato sauce
bottle.
usually, yeah. But like if you guys wanted to include beans or something like that, we don't eat beans just because we don't prefer them. But if you wanted to add like black beans or garbanzo beans to your salads or something, that would be acceptable.
I really think the only cans that we have is coconut milk.
I know. I really
else.
do. I'm thinking of our pantry, and I think the only cans in there are coconut milk.
And
tuna. Yeah. So those are the two.
Okay, next question on Snapchat from Toddler24 says, when you were finally finished with your body recomp, did you find yourself trying on or buying clothes you never thought you would before?
Totally. Yeah, absolutely. And you know, there is no such thing as like finished because I feel like I'm still not finished.
No.
Like, when are you ever finished?
No.
Like, there's always things you can improve about your body, whether it's your flexibility or your strength, or it's not always aesthetic.
Yeah.
But I would say when I got to a point where I was really like, damn, I look good, you know, aesthetically, then I definitely went shopping and started being more, I guess, like wearing tighter things, like being a little more like show-offy with my body than I would before. Because before I was always really like concerned about my cellulite, concerned about my belly roll. So I would wear like looser, more like hiding my body type of clothes. And then once I started looking better, I felt more confident in tank tops or tube tops or short shorts.
I always get the question.
So I got sluttier, I guess.
Hey.
But I was in my early 20s. I was okay. Now I'm a mom, so I'm back to the big clothes.
I always got the question from guys, is like, where do you buy your t-shirts from? Because like your arms are always snug with the t-shirts.
Right here.
And I'm like, it's not the t-shirts, guys. It's like having biceps. It's like you want t-shirts that fit you. Build up your arms and your shoulders and your triceps. It's not just your biceps, but so yeah.
It's a special t-shirt.
Yeah, that's so. Hopefully that kind of. I think that was just meant to be a fun question, but that's. Definitely like the.
Oh, you know what's the other thing too? Jeans fit differently. Like when I started lifting and squatting and, you know, doing all leg exercises, like my legs transformed to where then my pants would be too loose at the top. Like I would always have this extra space in the back of my, like the waistband. So I started having to wear belts, which I never did before. That was interesting. Okay, so El Michal on Snapchat. Congrats on the new baby. I just found your channel recently and loving it. I'm having difficulty losing fat as I have hypothyroidism and polycystic ovarian syndrome. I eat healthy, no trans fat, no cheat meals, just clean foods, and I go to the gym 6 days a week. It's really frustrating to work so hard and not see results. Do you have any advice on what I should do? Thank you so much. Love from Aman Jordan, 23 years old, trying to lose 9 kilos.
All right, so it sounds like you're on the right path.
Yeah.
But that is the key. You're
How
on
long have you been
the
on it?
path.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this for? We get these kind of questions all the time. And like, you got to get out of this mindset that everything has to be instant. Like if you did this for 2 years, I guarantee you, like you would be seeing results. But if you're doing it for 6 days or even 6 weeks, you're going to see some results. But if you only have, what did she say, 9 kilos?
Yeah,
so
9
that's
kilos.
like 20 pounds to lose. That doesn't put you in like that obese category where you're going to see results instantly, like those newbie gains that obese people will see. Newbie losses. So since you're not in that category, it's going to be harder for you and take you a little bit longer to see results because you don't have as much weight or fat to lose. So like my only advice is get this out of your head that tomorrow you're going to look the way you're going to look. It's a journey. You're going to get there, but it's going to take time. Throw out all these ideas in your head of how long it's going to take you to get there. This is a journey. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take you to get there. You will get there if you keep doing what you're doing.
And you know what's the other thing I think? I mean, maybe I'm just being picky about words, but she says, like, go to the gym 6 days a week. You go to the gym doesn't necessarily mean you're training.
Yes.
Like, I feel like people who are really training hard, they would say, I train 6 days a week and this is my workout split and stuff. So, you know, if you're just going to the gym, but you're doing a little of this and a little of that, and you don't really have a program that you're following, that's going to be a lot harder for you to see body recomposition results than if you really get serious, you dial in your mindset, you really focus on what you're doing, and instead of just going to the gym, you actually train, you know? For me, that was a big game changer.
Yeah.
Because I used to go to the gym a lot and just waste time.
Yep.
You know? Yeah, you too. So just make sure that you're following a solid workout program, and also that instead of just eating clean foods, you're actually knowing how many macros you're taking in and how many calories you need to be at to be in that deficit to lose.
That's it, guys. That's a show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was going through there. Like, did we get to 10 questions? We did. So
did it.
Thank you guys for all the questions. If you do want to get your questions answered, once again, hashtag them, AskLiveLeanTV. Twitter is the best place to do that.
Really good questions this time, guys. You're doing so good.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying what is this, episode 23? So,
we're still having fun.
Typically at this point, we get to the point where it's just the questions are all the same and we're repeating ourselves, but we feel like this go around, because the last Ask Q&A show we did Ask BGTV, we got to episode 29, and we're like, the questions are too similar, like we're not seeming like we're giving value out because we're saying the same things, but we're still getting good questions, and if we get those kind of questions, we're going to keep the show going. So thank you for that.
Let's see how long we can go, you and us together.
Question of the week, of the day. You did it last time. My question is, how did you originally hear about this show? So
that's a good one.
Was it was it a Google search? Was it on YouTube? Like, did you do a search on YouTube for something? And if you did find us via YouTube or Google, however, what did you search for and what video popped up? Let us know. I would love to hear how you heard about Live Lean TV.
Yeah, and not just about these podcasts or these Q&A episodes, but just in general, like the whole channel, like what made you start watching it? Yep. I'd love to know. That's going to be so fun.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to all of our podcast listeners, and we'll see you at the next episode.
Keep living lean.